Namaste, Jai Bharat. I had a news this morning that Bharat is selling dollars. Now, I don't know the financial implications of this, how you sell dollar, etc. In the real, in the appropriate sense of the term, not an economist. So Bharat is selling dollars. Now the reported repercussions that the US dollar's value will go down. Importance will go down obviously, but value will go down. Then I had another narrative that sometime back China also sold out their dollars. Now the point is that for all those things which Trump had been doing to Bharat, US becomes responsible, or US has to take the blame in the long run. Their own people, he has got bad advices this time than his last time. Last time people could have advised him properly. They had different kind of people. But this time they are hardly diplomats and experienced people in politics or geopolitics. There are such people who advise him, who says yes to him and yes to his impulses. This is very, very dangerous, or at least inappropriate. Now, it threatens the well-being of common citizens of America. So this dollar Bharat is selling. So Bharat already has alternate for dollars. Not that we have made a BRICS currency. That's not done. I don't know if it is done or will it be done or not. I wish that there should be something like that. But as it is, Bharat had been trading with friendly nations not in dollars. We use our currencies. And it's not a huge difference. It's not a difference. We don't need the swift mediation. Why should the common sense is why should people transact just in dollars alone? There may be people who are submissive to America who should do it for various reasons, but why should you do transactions in dollars? Initially, long back, in my younger days, when I happened to be abroad, I was actually surprised or did not like it at all that people were asking me to get dollars to buy things. There was money exchange everywhere. You go and pay your currency and get the dollar in time. And I really did not like it actually, but you couldn't help it. That situation should not be the case. At least we should be able to transact in our own money, or at least in something of a different thing. Dollar keeps dominating all over the world. That is one reason why America is bullying everyone, going around bullying everyone. They dictate terms and conditions. You have to listen. What a kind of double standard. What kind of double standards they make? They buy from Russia. They don't want Bharat to buy from Russia. China buys from Russia. But America is too scared of China to ask them or put tariffs on them. Then Ukraine buys refined diesel from Bharat for their tanks, and with that tanks they are attacking Russia. Now Russia has no problem in this. Russia never told Bharat not to sell diesel to Ukraine in a much lesser price than what Europe can afford to sell, or somebody else can afford to sell. So Bharat is selling diesel to Ukraine. That diesel is put in their tanks and other facilities to use against Russia. Why Russia is not offended? It's simple trade. It's simple trade. They are able to call a spade, and that's it. America, Trump cannot understand all this common sense. And European Union buys from Russia much more than what Bharat buys. That is all right. He picks on Bharat for tariffs, and that is selective reaction. People say it's because that Bharat did not permit him to be boisterous about Operation Sindoor, and he wanted to pose himself as a messiah who stopped, who brought peace to Ukraine, Bharat-China war. And those we just can't afford, because we have a standing policy. It's whatever maybe the government in Bharat, we have a standing policy that in we don't want any other person, any external agencies to interfere in our affairs which we can handle. That's a mistake which our so-called first prime minister, who was not very loyal to Bharat, as I feel, my personal feeling, he had internationalized the Kashmir problem. Internationalized, he has internationalized the Kashmir problem, and for to bring him a name, fame, glory, all kinds of things, and he was very, very fond of name and praises from others. So he wanted to be someone who is showing to internationalize the Kashmir problem. Otherwise, which we had to struggle to say that no external interference in Kashmir issue. So we have a standing policy that we don't let other people intervene in our matters, our affairs. So that's a simple thing which our policies for Trump's dream of Nobel Prize. We just can't violate the policies of our nation, which have been standing no matter who rules this nation, which party rules this nation. We are a democracy, isn't it? So no matter which party rules this nation, these things we won't change. So that Trump doesn't understand. He has to go to school. So all these reasons people say, nonetheless, the selling dollar will have impact on dollar, and I think the dollar game is almost coming to an end. Trump is putting putting the last nail on the coffin of dollar and the good well-being of America. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.